Welcome, everyone, to Retail Trends Tuesday, where every Tuesday we talk about retail trends and innovations. So let me just take a few moments to introduce myself. I am Lisa Hutchison. I'm the managing partner at JC Williams Group. We're a retail consulting team that focuses on market research and strategy. I have nearly 30 years of the industry, as well as 15 years of consulting, and really excited to be sharing our information about retail trends today.
Hi, everyone. My name is Graham Human. I am with JC Williams Group as a Research and Insights Associate, and really looking forward to diving into the book. I was actually a jury member this year for these decisions, and I think there's some really interesting cases coming up.
So for those of you who aren't as familiar with us, just a little bit more information about JC Williams Group. We were founded in 1974. We are excited to be getting ready to celebrate our 50th anniversary next year. We are a global boutique retail consulting firm based in Toronto. We're focused on market research and strategic planning and transformation. We can provide customized research as well as insight. We provide branding and marketing. We'll help you with your noble purpose, real estate planning, master planning, and we are the exclusive members of the exclusive Canadian partner, actually, of the Ebeltoft Group. And the Ebeltoft Group is a global alliance of consulting companies with members in representing nearly 20 countries. And together, our consulting companies conduct annual global research and trend studies, and that's how we put together our Global Retail Trends and Innovations book every year. And as a group, we're really on a mission to support and build the strongest local brands with consistently delivering robust concept development, inspiration, as well as providing deep knowledge, insights all about the consumer and about retail. So with that, it brings our Global Innovations 2023, our 18th edition of this incredible ebook. Many of you who have been following us know that we've been putting this together as a collaboration with our global partners. So we bring you some of the most exciting cases of talking about innovation. And basically, it's quite a process that takes place. Each member country submits between 5 and 10 cases that they think are really innovative. And then a group or a jury, as Graham had mentioned before, of which he got to be a part of this year and supporting this initiative, read through all the cases that are submitted. And then from there, they carefully curate the top cases, and from those cases, themes emerge. And so then once the themes are presented, then the cases and the finalists, this year there are 48 amazing cases that are curated into each of the associated themes. So this year there are 3 key themes. The first one is about innovation for hyper efficiency. Many retailers are really struggling with supply chain, they're struggling with labor shortages, and this hyper efficiency theme really enables and enhances retailers' efficiency, creating opportunities to deal with the scarcity of personnel and other resources, just for example. The second case is innovation for an enhanced experience. So we know that this theme is really about just what it says, that enhanced experience for the customer, really convincing and enticing them to buy product or store or brand, particularly through that experience. And what we've learned from a lot of data that was provided, particularly when we look at holiday 2022, customers are wanting to return to the store, but they're only returning for an enhanced experience. The third theme is twofold. Essentially, this innovation for a better world is not only just about sustainability that we've been talking about for quite a while. And one presentation at the NRF Big Show this year was talking about that sustainability really needs to be baked into all your tactics and your strategy. But this is really taking the better world to a slightly different angle, and that is about creating retail and services that enhance a better world. And you'll see some examples today in week 3 of our webinar series that take a deeper dive into this innovation for a better world. So today we are going to be focusing on the first theme, innovation for hyper-efficiency, and we're going to be sharing 8 cases that demonstrate how these retailers have used the innovation strategy for hyper-efficiency. The first case we're going to be looking at today, it comes right from Canada, and it is from Porsche Canada, their Porsche Drive subscription. We'll take a quick peek at a video.
Won my heart with this program, and not only can you try them all, it comes with an insurance program, it comes with roadside assistance and a concierge service, and it's all one touch away in the Porsche Drive app. Once you select your car and set up a time for a vehicle swap, they bring the car to you at your house at your convenience. And for someone like me who's incredibly busy, the idea of swapping seems like a hassle, but they make it so seamless and easy. It's pretty cool. It's literally, I get a text message from them saying, "Hey Morgan, confirming drop off tomorrow." I say yes. They give me a heads up when they're 30 minutes out of the arrival time, and they let me know when they're here. And it's such a seamless transition from car to car. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a hassle coordinating it, but they've made it so easy, and yeah, it's been an insane experience so far. It's going to be sad to say goodbye, but I might just get a subscription for myself because I had so much fun with this program. No other car like it on the market.
So I think that's a great example. Morgan explained it so well. Basically, it's just what it is. It's a subscription service that's all inclusive, that delivers vehicles right to your house and swaps them out using an app. So let's say it's a beautiful summertime and you want to have a convertible, and then you are planning to go on a ski trip come the winter and you want to try an SUV. So you can swap the cars out. And what's really cool is it deals with, it really targets very well to urban people, particularly that maybe even have parking issues. But what's all inclusive, which is the exciting part, the insurance, the maintenance, the tire changes, having this concierge service. You can get customizable tiers with the amount of mileage or the amount of vehicle swaps that you can have. It's very flexible, and it's all app based, and so it's really great for really busy customers.
The next case we're going to look at is the Taco Bell Defy concept out of the US.
But how do you reinvent the drive-through, make it more efficient?
So we took that idea and literally lifted all the operations of the kitchen up off the ground and made 4 or 5 lanes of traffic that go through it, and we serve walk-ups, we serve people on bikes, and we serve lanes of people through traffic.
Yep, a 2-story Taco Bell. Several lanes are dedicated to people who have already ordered using the app. Then there's a lane for regular traffic and a proprietary vertical lift to deliver the food from above.
It's push button, safety protocols, 6 seconds travel time.
Minnesota-based Border Foods, which owns a couple hundred Taco Bells, knew the concept was a game changer. Created by a couple of local companies, Workshop and PD in Store, that sit on the outside of the quick service industry.
Because we weren't immersed in the QSR industry, we didn't know what the non-starters were. So we just sort of approached it from a common sense approach, and to our surprise, that was a breath of fresh air.
So as you can see, this new drive-through format out of Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, is the Taco Bell Defy. So it is a 2-story concept with 4 lines of traffic, and 3 of which are dedicated just to mobile order and third-party delivery. So what you do when you arrive, as you can see the kiosk there, is you scan the QR code to get the order, and it uses a mini elevator to move the food up and down for the drive-through lanes. Their current delivery time for food at Taco Bell is 4 minutes and 28 seconds, but you can hear it's only 6 seconds to bring it down. So they're actually really trying to increase that time, not only with this new concept, but with these mobile app concepts.
The next video we're going to take a peek at is the Discount Tire Pit Pass, and it's really about easy and convenient car servicing.
Get tire service that's as easy as 1, 2, done. Try Pit Pass by Discount Tire. Buy and book your appointment online. Drive up, stay in your car, and before you know it, you're done and safely back on the road. Now open in Flowery Branch. Pit Pass by Discount Tire. Book today.
So Discount Tire, which has over 1,000 stores in the US, in October 2022, they launched a new concept that's inspired by the efficiency of racing pit stops, and it's called Pit Pass. And it's a mobile-focused tire, wheel, and service drive-through experience where customers can use their app and book ahead. And basically, upon the arrival, the customers are greeted by one of the Discount Tire employees, and that will confirm their schedule, their services that they've signed up for, and they can go into one of the bays. And basically, the other thing that's really cool is the customer can wait in their own vehicle the entire time while the car is being serviced. And they have all the access. The customer can view what's happening with the car through some video. You can see in the first picture, just above the car, they can see everything that's happening with regards to the car in real time, along with any updates or service recommendations there are by the technician. And so there's all this baked into a mobile-friendly app that is all integrated. And then even the way where their tires are sitting, they can be viewed. There's some technology that can assess their tires, and if there's something that's needed, the technician will inform you as a driver. So it's really about super convenience and auto care, and it provides you a very digitally integrated experience.
Next concept we're looking at is the Lowe's digitally replicated store.
Omniverse, we are taking early steps in digital twins and AI to democratize store planning for our retail associates. In 2 of our stores, digital twins are already linked to the physical world via streaming data APIs and intelligent IoT sensors. These will enable our retail associates and planners to collaborate in real time to understand sales performance and identify anomalies. And we can run CI/CD processes that test and validate thousands of store and product layouts before making any physical changes to our stores. Each variation uses Omniverse microservices to simulate customer traffic flow patterns trained on historical data, shown here as a heat map. In the physical world, these simulations can transform how our associates reconfigure shelves and aisles. Wearing Omniverse connected Magic Leap 2 headsets, they can see and interact with full fidelity digital twin in augmented reality.
Originally, the Lowe's digitally replicated store was launched in 2 locations in the US. And as you heard described, it created digital twins for all the stores that allow for not only real-time inventory tracking, but also predictive analysis. So it enables these sales associates to have better knowledge of where products are, even if they're on higher shelves, as you could imagine in most Lowe's locations, thanks to these augmented reality goggles that you could see them wearing. So this is one of the first metaverse concepts that we're really seeing be truly compatible in the real world. And we're really impressed that hardware was one of the first categories to start looking at it. These ideas of testing new merchandise concepts and running simulations to see what works best where is a really unique opportunity that this AI drives. And it's going to give Lowe's a lot better insights as to where their inventory is, and how it's going to be interacted with through traffic patterns. The next concept we have here is called Main Street Market.
In a small town with limited resources, Evansville's Main Street Market limited its staff hours to just 3 days a week to the general public. But to members, there's unlimited access with the tap of a key fob or a cell phone.
I have an app on my phone, and all I do is touch it to here, and it unlocks the door and lets me in 24 hours a day.
Once inside, they can also use their phones to scan items.
That's it.
And check out in the aisle.
I can either scan another item or I can just pay with card.
Or they can use a self-service register.
Put your card in and perfect. All done.
So Main Street Market is located in a rural town in Minnesota of about 600 people where the nearest grocery store was 30 minutes away. So due to labor shortages and such a small population, they weren't able to originally continue staffing after COVID for such a small population. So they came up with a really innovative idea for a smaller market, which gives 24/7 shopping opportunities at the local grocery stores. So it's a $75 subscription for the year for locals, and you have the self-checkout built right into an app through barcode scanning, or as you saw, there's a POS system they can use as well. Now, the reason we really love this idea is because it's a great example of low tech from today's standards of just walkout technology. There's obviously a lot of trust that's required from your clientele, but it really gives insights into the fact that you don't need a billion-dollar brand to be innovative, because all they really needed to do was build an app and integrate the door and the point of sale into that app, and it allowed for a really seamless shopping experience for all their customers, and allowed for them to not only cut costs, but allowed the customers to go in at any time of day.
The next concept we're going to just talk about is all about bringing a neighborhood together and curating products within this using a traditional newsstand type format and providing convenient retailing. Quotidiana was launched in 2021 in Milan by a group that was really focusing on culture, what's happening in the area, tourism, and taking that idea of the traditional newsstand and then making them these central points in Italian neighborhoods. So it's really evolving the newsstand into more of a kiosk model where customers can buy newspapers still, but they also can do small shopping of a small quantity of products, but they actually can have up to 360 SKUs in total. So it's really trying to challenge a way to create a network of kiosks, but also partnering with other services in the community. So it launched really successfully, and they're really kind of calling themselves this neighborhood oasis. And it's really to evolve that idea of the newsstand. So it's to take it a step further and partner with food products, or other kinds of services. These are sort of daily services, and it's really intended to be sustainable and build on partnerships and neighborhood services. So I think it's a really cool take on this old concept and making it new again.
Final innovation for hyper efficiency that we wanted to talk about today was the Rui Ready store. So if you visited us last year for our Retail Trends Tuesdays, you would have seen us talk about the Rui automated vehicle, which was a essentially vending machine that was on an autonomous vehicle that drove around a business park in Cologne, Germany. So they've taken it a step further and made a full autonomous store in collaboration with one of the largest energy companies in Germany. Now, the reason they collaborated with this energy store is that it's located at an electric car charging station in Germany. So it allows people to do some shopping for groceries and other convenience items while they're charging their vehicles. Now, what you can see here with the kiosk is they just select products through their touch display. they can make cashless payments, and then they receive products through dispensing counters with conveyor belts. So it only takes about a minute for all these products to come out to them, and then they've done their entire shop. So the store currently has about 230 products as it sits, but they actually are still scalable up to 500 SKUs. So it will be really interesting to see how these evolve and how they start to move out throughout other electric car charging stations, should that be the next route, or if they decide to maybe move it into urban centers.
So that's just a taste of some case studies that you can read about hyper efficiency in our 2023 Retail Innovations ebook. You can quickly download very easily using the QR code here to get your copy of the ebook. You can visit our social media channels, and you can join us here next week when we look at the second theme, which is innovation for an enhanced experience. Thanks so much for joining us today. Follow us along on social media, where again, you can follow us for our Retail Trends Tuesdays, as well as all things retail that we talk about. Thanks for joining us today.